Welcome back to the Crochet Crowd. We're moving on to the fourth layer for our mini Christmas tree. Now this one is done slightly different than the rest of them, and we are going to begin our journey next to be able to complete. Using the same size hook that you were doing with the other layers, you were going to chain 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Once you have that done, just slip stitch to the beginning chain to form the ring. And let's begin our first round. To begin our next round, you have two choices. You can either just chain one, so both of them will chain one, do one single crochet in each of the chains, or just put in 15 single crochet into the space. Okay, so we're not doing a massive increase of anything on this one because we want to make it grow out a little bit so it will droop a little bit more. This particular layer took a little bit of engineering for me to figure that out. So 15 single crochets into the ring, or one into each chain, and I'll be right back. So when you go into the center ring like this, you can see that this chain has not been used. It will move itself around, so don't worry about that so much. So we're going to begin, and you can also stretch it out as well. If you don't feel confident in that, just move it out to get closer so that it forms a circle. You decide, and in the next round what we want to do is that we want to put in our stitch marker so that we know where it is. And we're going to do a big increase from this next round, going around number 2. So starting in the first single crochet that you had, you were going to apply 3 single crochets into each stitch instead. So before it was always 2, it's going to be 3. I need you to get to the magic number of 45. That's why we're doing that. So it will stretch around. So just 3 singles into each of the singles, and that will really explode it, and that's what we're looking for. So please do that all the way around. So we're going to do another increasing round for number 3, and here's how it will work. The first 2 in a row will each have 2 single crochets. So we have 1 and 2 into the first. Next one has 1 and 2 into that, and then the next one's 1 by itself. So the repeat to go all the way around is the next one's going to have 2, 1 and 2 share, and the next one also has 2, so 1 and 2 share, and then the next one is 1 by itself. Please do that repeat. We're now going to start making the points like we did on the very beginning ones that we've done. So we're going to skip the next one, and we're going to single crochet the one after that. And now what we're going to do is in the next one exactly is going to be 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. So it's slightly different than what we've done in the past. And then 1 single into the very next one. So we're now going to skip the next 2 stitches, so 1 and 2, go to the third, and you're going to start with a single crochet. The next one is a point, so single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and then single into the very next one. Okay, so to repeat, skip 2, single crochet the next, make a point into the next one, so single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and then 1 single into the next. And please repeat this around. For one, just slip stitch to the next stitch, and then get rid of that color, and we're going to bring our snow for the final color. Put the final color onto your hook. We're going to do a standing single crochet to the stitch single crochet right before the next point. So it's just like the rest of the layers. And then you'll do your point, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and then single crochet into the next single that's right after it. So you'll stretch on over, and you'll do the single before the next point. You'll do your point, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and then the single right after the point. And I need you to do that around. At the end of the round, you're just going to slip stitch to the beginning standing single crochet, weave in your ends. You can put this onto your cone just as a holding, and I'll be right back, and we'll be in the next video to start the top of your tree.